Welcome to Public Service Audits, where we highlight top-shelf auditors so you can exercise your constitutional rights with confidence. Let's put our cards on the table and play some poker. This episode is dedicated to the veterans who have faithfully honored their oath to the U.S. Constitution. Thank you for your service.
The people depicted in the following photographs are enjoying their First Amendment constitutionally protected rights to freedom of speech, expression, protest, and assembly at the steps of Little Rock, Arkansas City Hall, which is a traditional public forum. In September of 2024, I stood in the exact same spot to peacefully and politely express my First Amendment protected rights. Let's see how things went. Yes, sir.
You got to take that across the street.
No, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and stay right here for about 40.
You can do that right here.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and do it right here till I'm done, and I'll be on my way.
You can't do it right here.
I disagree with you. Why can't I do it? Can you tell me why I can't do it right here? Why would you call the police on somebody saying God bless our homeless veterans?
My guess is he doesn't value the Constitution for what it's actually worth.
Sir. Why would you do that? Can't you just leave me alone? Why are you guys calling the cops on a man standing on the steps of City Hall saying God bless the homeless veterans? Why is that? Why would you do something like that? Why can't you just leave me alone? I can stand over there, but I can't stand at the steps of City Hall and do this? I mean, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Either I can do it or I can't.
Oh, you can do it. It's just this guy doesn't respect all the people who have fought and died for our rights.
What's going on, man?
Not too much. How you doing, sir?
How you doing, brother?
All right.
I'm Officer Jackson with Little Rock Police Department.
Yes, sir.
I've been advised that security has asked you to leave and you won't. What's the deal here?
They haven't asked me to leave. They just said they're not sure if I could do this or not.
Okay. Y'all want them off the property? So they do want you off the property.
Okay, well,
I apologize that they haven't let you know that.
Well, for openers, this guy is trying to deal from the bottom of the deck. You can tell right away where his loyalty lies, and it's not to the Constitution that he swore an oath to protect and defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic. It's to his fellow public servants, and that's where the cards meet the table.
So.
Okay. Well, let me explain something to you first.
Go ahead, brother.
What I'm doing is I'm engaged in freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of assembly at the steps of City Hall, which is a traditional public forum.
Okay.
If they trespass me off of this property for engaging in my civil rights, you're going to be held liable, and they're going to be held liable, and the city's going to be held liable.
I got you.
So I encourage you, and I'm being polite here.
Yeah, no, maybe we're on good terms, brother.
Yeah, I encourage you to contact the city attorney, contact the mayor, contact the DA, contact your supervisor, and let them know before you trespass me off it.
I got you.
Right.
Well, listen to me. Let's step over here. That way, if somebody comes...
In case somebody comes. This guy's an idiot. He's just trying to get you off the property with his little slick ways. Besides, how many people would it take to climb them steps for you to block them? This is ridiculous.
Over here?
I'd rather stand right here.
Okay. Well, listen to me.
Yes.
I get you got God bless on there. You're a veteran, is that right? Okay. But are you homeless?
I don't answer questions like that.
Okay. Well,
regardless of whether I'm homeless, I still have the right to
No.
free speech.
I got you. I'm not saying that's the reason. Without you answering that, due to the sign that I'm looking at, it's homeless. Okay. So at that point, I get you're utilizing your amendments. Okay.
Yes,
we'll just keep it that simple.
There's another tell. Do the words exercising your rights put a bad taste in your mouth?
Free speech.
With that being said, what you're doing though also at the same time is loitering. Okay. It's not the principle that they are being biased against you being religious.
I'm hard of hearing.
You're good. It's not the fact that you're a veteran or that you're pushing your religion. It's the fact that you're loitering right on the front steps of City Hall. So you can simply just step on the public sidewalk and it'd be that simple.
Yeah, steps of City Hall is a traditional public forum.
Okay. What's your name?
I'd rather not give my name.
Well,
I told you it was Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff.
I get that. What's your last name?
I'd rather not give my last name.
All right, well, listen. You're wanting me to contact all these people and all that stuff, so I am conducting an investigation. So therefore, I don't want you to catch a petty charge for obstruction.
Yeah,
Stop
I don't want to either because I'm engaged in free speech and
I got you. But now I'm here though.
Yeah, I'm not giving my ID.
And well, then you're about to get put in handcuffs for obstruction until I further figure this out, man.
So
it's not that serious, all right?
Wow. It didn't take long for this guy to escalate the situation. Before conducting a proper investigation, he's just itching to lay charges on an innocent man. This guy thinks he's loaded with aces, but Jeff's royal flush will come back to haunt him.
it's not. I'm engaged in free speech.
I got you, and I'm doing my job.
Just doing your job? Really? So violating your oath to the Constitution is your job? I don't think so.
Before you put me in cuffs, like I said, contact the city attorney or something like that, because I put you on notice that I'm engaged in
I got you. Listen to
protected
me.
activity.
Are you going to give me your last name and date of birth or not?
What would happen if I don't?
Obstruction.
What does that mean?
It's you're either impairing or hindering or prolonging my investigation. You want me to contact city attorney and all this? I need to know who I'm speaking to. I'm not just going to call all these people
And you can't make me.
and be like, hey, Jeff is wanting this and this to happen. When I've already given you a rundown of what needs to happen.
I'll give my ID under threat of arrest, but otherwise I'm not giving my ID.
What's your last name?
I'd rather not give my last name.
Okay,
If you're going to put me in cuffs and arrest me, I'll give you my ID.
I got you. Why are you making this so complicated, man?
Notice how simply exercising your constitutional rights somehow complicates things?
I'm not making it
No,
complicated.
you are.
You guys and the security's making it complicated. You guys have the option of just leaving me alone and allowing me to exercise my free speech rights.
I understand that.
You were lying your ass off.
But at the same time, my hands are tied. If, as an establishment, yes, it's the city hall, but you are loitering on their property. Are you?
I am not loitering. I am peacefully assembling on my property.
Okay. Well,
That's constitutionally protected activity.
I don't think you're going to go anywhere. Give me 1 second, okay?
Hey, good morning, y'all. God bless homeless veterans.
So, has the other officer made contact with you yet? Or is
He's
he...
inside, yes. He's inside talking.
Okay, has he talked to you yet?
He has. He said he's going to go in there and discuss with them
Okay.
about what
well,
I'm
I'm
doing.
going to tell you right now, because you're on a government property, you wouldn't be able to solicit. You'd have to go over somewhere on a sidewalk. You wouldn't be able to do it on the road.
What's your name?
Round these parts, she's called Officer Karen.
Officer Morris.
Officer Morris?
Morris, yes.
Okay, my name is Jeff.
M-O-R-R-I-S.
Like I explained to the other officer, what's his name?
That's Jackson.
Jackson. Officer Jackson, Officer Morris. I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity on a traditional public forum. And if you guys trespass me or make me leave, you'll be held liable. And you won't.
Well, so I don't know if you're begging for money because you put down there that you're homeless. So, and that's usually what the
Even if I was homeless and I was,
You still can't
it's
hang
free
out
speech.
That's not the point. If you're soliciting out here to get money because you're homeless, then you would have to go to the sidewalk.
Soliciting, I am soliciting this free speech.
No. Soliciting is different. When you're out here
No, it's
begging
not.
for money, yes, it is. It's
Are,
something different.
are you disagreeing with the courts about that? I'm not trying.
What I'm telling you is, I know you want an argument.
In case you're wondering, that's what we call gaslighting.
That's what you're here. Your goal is.
I'm
So you're
not.
listening to what I'm saying. You cannot be on government property. This is state government begging for money. You can go to a sidewalk because a judge, granted, you can stand on a sidewalk and beg because that is public property, and you can do that there.
I disagree with you. You're incorrect. And your sovereign immunity won't protect you from this. Your qualified immunity won't protect you from this.
Hey,
I'm talking to the mayor's chief security. He said with him standing here, he have to go down on the sidewalk.
That's what I'm explaining. You're
Yeah.
blocking the entrance.
Let's see, how many Jeffs does it take to block the entrance?
If you're begging, go to the
have you seen
sidewalk.
me
So
block
all you gotta
the
do is go to the sidewalk.
Have you
And
seen
I
me
don't
block
know
the
why.
entrance?
I don't
Okay.
know why. That's what they're saying. The mayor's saying this. Go to
I
the
am
sidewalk.
standing right here in front of this sign.
let me get your information real fast for
You
this.
can either go to the sidewalk,
Okay,
sir,
thank
if you're
you.
out here soliciting for money, or we're going to take you for loitering for the purpose of
What's your last name?
Spearman.
Yes, if you're loitering.
Spell that for me.
S-P-E.
I'm telling you now.
Before you make this
M-A-N.
I'm telling you
Because I will
now.
sue you.
First name?
Don't point your finger at me. Don't do that.
Well, would you looky there? She just showed her hand and she doesn't even know it. It's her ego that guides her decisions and not her oath to the Constitution.
I think I've talked to you. That individual that was acting a fool out there calling y'all names and stuff.
Yeah.
Miss Spearman, what's your date of birth?
9/12/62.
I don't want you to leave me alone and let me
Phone
get my-
number for the
this is steps
establishment?
to City Hall and I'm staying here.
501
Unless you arrest me.
That's what probably going to do.
371-45-80. That's the schedule right there.
You said 80?
These are the
Okay.
steps of City Hall.
Awesome.
Standing with your homeless sign.
I'm stand right here because I have every right to do it. Free speech and freedom
No,
of religion.
not on government property, you don't, sir. You can't stand here and beg for money and solicit.
She's not worried about anything. She knows her department will back her up 100%, no matter the violations she commits. They all hang together so they don't hang separately.
People that walk up for money. Do you have a permit to do that, to run that business?
Stand down on the side.
Okay, thank you. I didn't think you did.
I got her information, so we're good with
Let me
talking
go
to
ahead and
her.
call Oldham real quick and let him know.
Instead of looking up the laws they're about to break, they simply do what they're told without question, and they expect you to do the same.
But here's the thing.
Good morning, sir. God
It's
bless
one
the
thing to
homeless
stand
veterans
here and
please
just
pray for
talk,
homeless vets.
freedom of speech,
Have a
but it's
blessed day.
another when you're holding a sign saying you're a homeless
Did I
vet.
block
Do you
him
even
from
have a
walking?
VA card to prove you're a veteran, sir?
Really? Still fishing? These guys never give up.
Are you falsifying that information?
Did I say I was a veteran?
I
I'm
asked you.
asking you because it says God bless the homeless vets, but I'm asking you, are a veteran? Are you a veteran?
I am a veteran, yes.
What branch?
I was in the Army.
Okay, I was too. What was your MOS?
It's none of your business.
Okay, because you probably weren't. I seriously doubt you were.
That right there shows she is not looking for the truth and only looking for something to pin on you.
Am I required to be a veteran in order to support the veterans? And wish them goodwill and ask for prayer for the veterans?
That's not what you said earlier you were
Man,
doing.
you're off on the wrong
You
foot.
already
You
said
got
that
your
you were out here
ego-
possibly asking for
your
money.
ego is putting
Keep
you
pointing
in
your
trouble
finger
right
at me,
now. You
sir, and I'm going to
understand
take
me?
it as a threat.
Your ego is
Negative,
putting
negative. You
you're
keep
taking
pointing
my
at me.
pointing at you as a threat. You're
Turn around. Nobody's talking to you right now. Turn around. Nobody's talking to you.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. You're ridiculous. Officer
So
Jackson
when
was
I-
a nice guy.
so when I first
But
made
you're
contact
a
with
Okay, so I just want you to know we have a white male that's standing here at the City Hall holding a sign. He's refusing to leave. He says he's
Freedom of
sovereign
speech.
citizen. It's his right. Freedom of
God
speech.
bless
Stand
freedom of
here.
religion.
Initially, he said he was soliciting
God bless
money.
freedom of assembly
Now
on
he's
public
not soliciting
property
money. He's
at
just
the
here
steps of
to
City Hall.
Grant goodwill to the homeless veterans.
God bless our homeless
But
veterans.
he's refusing to leave, so.
Please pray for our homeless veterans. I'm about to be arrested because I'm engaged in freedom of speech on a traditional public forum.
Everything but the assistant chief mayors or whatever.
I'm about to be arrested up here because I'm engaged in free speech on a traditional public forum.
That right there is how you dissolve qualified immunity into a puff of smoke. And if they let that genie out of the bottle, they ain't no going back. Let's see how they play their hand.
Because the female officer is being driven by her ego, not the law. Officer Jackson's a good guy.
You might want to reserve judgment on Jambalaya Jackson. He's just sneakier at hiding his bad taste.
He's trying to do the right thing, but the female officer is being driven by her ego. Ego enforcement officer, not a law enforcement officer.
City property. They told him he could stand on the
Goodwill
sidewalk
and
and
prayers for
talk
the
all he
homeless
wants,
veterans.
but he's refusing
Never
to do
said I
so.
was asking for money. I haven't been
And I
asking.
even told him that he can stand on the sidewalk and hold his sign.
But if I was asking for money,
He's
it's still
saying
free
it's,
speech.
his freedom of speech is.
If they trespass me from this property, I will leave.
Can't.
And nobody said that I'm trespassed yet. Nobody
They said
said.
they wanted you to go to the sidewalk and you refused because the guard said that you did tell him you were out here asking for money. That's
I never
soliciting.
said that to him.
That's what he's saying.
That's hearsay.
I don't know. They've got cameras that record and it's got audio too. So all I've
See
got to
this
do is
camera
ask
right
them to
here?
pull it back.
Then shut your pie hole and do a proper investigation.
See my camera right here? It's been recording the whole time. I never asked for money. I never asked for money.
That's
I'm
not what he
soliciting
said.
goodwill and
I'm saying
compassion
I wasn't
for
here. I'm telling you what he said.
Sorry?
I was not here when that conversation happened when you guys had contact. I'm just stating what he said.
Okay. The steps of City Hall are a traditional public forum.
But you said you were here to assemble and you don't have a permit to do that, do you?
Of course I don't have a permit.
Okay.
It's called the Constitution. First Amendment to the United States Constitution.
Facts don't matter when you got a badge.
You
Okay.
can't require me to get a
But my
permit
other
to
thing
use-
was, are you falsely impersonating that you're a veteran?
She thinks she has an actual homeless guy on the hook. That's why she's so aggressive.
Are you falsely impersonating that you're a veteran? Because that's really offensive if you are and you never served in the
What's that have
military.
to do with anything? I've never claimed to be.
I asked you if you were in the military. You said yes, the
I am
Army.
in the Army, yes. Why are you even bringing that up?
Because they're trying to fish for something else to pin on you.
Well, I'm just asking.
Why do I have to prove to you
Because
that
we
I'm
have folks
a
who say
military
they're in
veteran?
the military and they beg and they do other stuff and they're really not, and it's an embarrassment to people who serve, who don't deserve that.
And this treatment is what an actual veteran standing in front of you deserves? You, Karen, are the disgrace.
You don't make any sense.
Okay, and you haven't either, sir. You can record me all day long. I'm recording you. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, though, I know you want to be difficult. You want to make an issue that you're going to stand here and argue and make your point, but you contradicted yourself a couple times, but you're saying you didn't, but it's all recorded. When I initially asked you, were you out here asking for money, you said you were.
You were lying your ass off.
And then when I came inside,
No, I never
they
did
said
say I was asking
you
for
did
money.
say that. And
You're
then,
wrong.
And then
You asked if I was asking for money, and I said it's not illegal to ask for
I said to you,
money.
you have to stand on the sidewalk if you're going to solicit. Then you said you're here exercising your constitutional right. But you can't be on this property begging for money. Initially, that's what I said. And then when he said you said that to him is why you were out here.
I never said I was asking for money.
He said you did.
You said I did too, but I wasn't. I never said
But
that.
I asked you that, and you said you did. Yes,
No, I
you were
didn't.
out here. And then I
You're
said,
wrong.
stand on the sidewalk, and you know I have the right to stand here. I said, you can't beg on public property. And then I tried to explain to you, a
You
judge
said-
passed the
you
law
said
about 4 or 5 years ago that if you're going
Are you doing
to
your
beg for
investigation or
money,
you just
you have
talking?
to be on a
Are you
sidewalk.
doing an
You can't
investigation
be
or just
on
talking?
public property.
You're an
or private
ego enforcement
property.
officer, and you're a disgrace.
Sir,
You're a
this
shame.
woman's a disgrace too.
You're a disgrace. You're calling me a disgrace? You're a disgusting
I
person.
appreciate that.
You're an ego enforcement officer. Try to enforce the law and listen to what I'm telling you and be quiet. Try to enforce the law and try to enforce and uphold your oath of defending the Constitution instead of coming out here enforcing your ego. You're a disgusting disgrace. This is First Amendment protected activity at the steps of City Hall. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. It's a traditional public forum. You can't ask me to leave. You don't have the lawful authority to ask me to leave.
They said they asked you to go to the sidewalk and you refused.
They don't have the lawful authority to ask me to leave this public forum. This is a traditional public forum, and I'm engaged in freedom of speech. How many times do I got to tell you that? Leave me alone, go 10-8. Leave me alone and go 10-8 before you make a mistake.
Okay, well,
You're enforcing your ego. You're dismissed. Officer Jackson, please stay. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're incompetent. You're an incompetent disgrace, and you have no business being a law enforcement officer. You're an incompetent disgrace, and you have no business being a law enforcement officer.
Are you threatening? Because you already did attempt to influence that you're going to sue me.
I can't hear what you're saying.
So what else?
What?
You attempted to influence me when you said I'll sue you. It's exactly what you said, and that's a charge.
This right here is why they say you should never talk to cops. Nothing good ever comes from it, and they always try to pin everything they can find on you.
What are you talking about?
When you said earlier, I will sue you if you make me leave this property. It's exactly what you said. Trying to influence me not to arrest you. That's called attempted influence,
I'm trying to get you guys to leave me alone.
Then go away. That's the thing.
Wow.
Go away.
You go away.
No, I'm not going away. No.
You're really disgusting.
Sir, you should look at yourself.
You're a
Shame on
shameful,
you.
disgusting person.
Shame on you for trying to say you're in the
Ego
military.
enforcement
You probably
officer,
weren't.
you
Shame on you.
silly little ego enforcement officer, you big
I know
dummy.
you keep saying whatever you need
You
to say,
big
sir.
dummy. You dumb.
Okay, I gotta give Jeff a whole lot of credit right here. I'm not sure I'd have been that pleasant with my words.
Okay. We're in like
You're probably his
kindergarten now.
supervisor, aren't you? He's got more integrity than you do in his little finger.
Well, you'll see when
You're a
he gets here.
disgusting disgrace.
He's a military
You
veteran
dumb.
as well.
You dummy. Shut up, dummy.
Are you doing Wilson 97? Go up there so you can get it on camera. Go up there so you can get it on camera.
Okay, am I being trespassed? Am I being trespassed? Ask me to leave. If I don't leave, what'll happen? Officer Jackson, what?
I'm asking you to leave.
He's asking me to leave. Am I being trespassed?
You're not being banned from the property. You're being told to get off the property due to what you're doing.
Due to what I'm doing, getting free speech. Okay, and if I don't leave the property, what's going to happen?
You'll get charged with criminal trespass.
Okay.
At this point, you'd think it would be over, but you'd be wrong. They still need to get their fix.
I'm out of here. Yes, sir.
You do understand that you are not allowed back on the property. That's what they're wanting now. So
That's what they want, okay.
all right. Well, I do have to get your information.
For trespass?
Yes.
That's a civil thing, man.
No, it's not.
I've left the property. The crime only occurs if I refuse to leave or if I come back. I have not committed a crime.
Listen to me. You didn't commit a crime.
I know you didn't do anything wrong. I just admitted that. I know. But we're serious junkies, man, and we'll do whatever it takes to get our fix. And you're the one in our crosshairs right now, so give it up.
But listen, You just said what I was about to say. If you come back, right?
Right.
You just admitted that. How is an officer or the establishment going to be able to know who you are if they don't have no information?
The only way you can get ID is if there's a crime being committed or you suspect me of committing a
No,
crime.
that's false. I'm now conducting an investigation.
I'm going to go ahead and go on my way unless I'm being detained.
Yes, you are being detained, okay? I'm done playing with you, okay? You're making this
there's
up.
no
You
playing.
are,
I'm
and you just spit on me.
I'm trying. I didn't mean to spit on you.
I got
Come
you.
on.
Well, act right.
Let me step away then. Let me step away.
What's your last name?
If I don't give you my last name, I'll be arrested.
Yes.
Gray.
Huh?
Gray. Gray. Jeff Gray.
What's your date of birth?
January 8th, 1970.
70?
Yes.
Phone number?
I'm not giving my phone number.
Address?
That's in St. Augustine.
What?
St. Augustine, Florida.
What?
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine?
Yes, sir. So now you're detaining me to get my driver's license, which is an illegal detainment because you don't suspect me of committing a crime. I complied with the trespass. Goodness gracious, y'all. Am I free to go now?
I just told you why I'm getting your information. Yes, you're good to go.
Yeah, and you can't get my information without being suspected of a crime. I don't have to give it to you.
I tried explaining it to you, but you don't want to listen.
I know you did, but you're wrong, and I tried to explain it to you as well, so.
You're fucking ignorant.
Professional, respectful, courteous, and a bedrock pillar of the community that everyone looks up to, right? What a clown.
Disgusting people, dude. Good Lord.
Extremely compliant, no hesitation, and absolutely no resistance at all. That's the mark of a good man, an honest citizen, and somebody that actually honors their oath. I want to take a minute to thank Jeff for his loyal service to the Constitution, our rights, and the betterment of society in general. Your activism is highly valued by those of us whose oath has no expiration date. Keep up the good work, Jeff, and may God bless the homeless vets. Now for Jeff's very modest follow-up to the violations that he experienced in Little Rock.
Grable PLLC, June 23, 2026, via email to Thomas M. Carpenter, Little Rock City Attorney, City of Little Rock, Arkansas. RE Pre-Suit Demand. Civil rights violations arising from September 18, 2024, incident at Little Rock City Hall. Claimant Jeff Gray. Dear Mr. Carpenter, this firm represents Jeffrey Gray in connection with the violation of his clearly established constitutional rights by officers of the Little Rock Police Department at Little Rock City Hall on September 18, 2024. Mr. Gray is a United States Army veteran and a citizen journalist who documents the exercise of First Amendment rights in public spaces. We write to present you a pre-suit demand and to give the City of Little Rock the opportunity to resolve Mr. Gray's claims before suit is filed in the United States District Court of the Eastern District of Arkansas under 42 U.S.C. 1983. Municipal liability. The officers acted under color of state law, and the city is independently liable under Monell v. Department of Social Services. Two footholds are apparent on the present record and will be developed in discovery. First, ratification and endorsement. The city summoned the police through its own personnel. Its officers acted in concert to exclude and seize Mr. Gray, and as set out below, the city has never rescinded the trespass directive, reflecting the city's continuing endorsement of the unconstitutional conduct. Second, failure to train. That LRPD officers believed they could exclude a peaceful sign holder from a public forum, enforce a statute the 8th Circuit had already struck down, and seize a compliant citizen solely to compel identification. Evidences a failure to train officers on clearly established First and Fourth Amendment limits. Qualified immunity will not shield this conduct. Every right at issue was clearly established long before this incident. An objectively reasonable officer would have known that excluding a peaceful sign holder from a public forum and seizing him to compel identification violated the Constitution. Qualified immunity is, in any event, no defense to the city on Mr. Gray's Monell claims. Settlement demand. To resolve all of Mr. Gray's claims arising from this incident without litigation, we demand the following. 1. Monetary payment of $19,701, comprising of $17,910 in damages made payable to St. Francis House of St. Augustine, a nonprofit organization that serves the homeless, including homeless veterans, and $1,791 in attorney fees and costs. 2. Written recession, confirming that any trespass warning or bar against Mr. Gray at City Hall is revoked and that he may engage in a lawful expressive activity there on the same terms as any other citizen. 3. A commitment to provide First Amendment training to all Little Rock Police Department officers and to all City Hall personnel, security staff, and agents who interact with members of the public, addressing the right to engage in expressive activity, including the solicitation of charity, in a traditional public forum, and the constitutional limits on compelling a speaker to identify himself consistent with relief obtained in comparable matters. 4. Written acknowledgement from the involved officers of the constitutional rights at issue, and as a good faith gesture, an apology to Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray offers this as a non-essential term and will not permit it to impede an otherwise acceptable resolution. The monetary figures are intentionally modest and intentionally resonant. $17,910 and $1,791, each invoke 1791. The year the Bill of Rights, including the First Amendment the city's personnel disregarded here, was ratified. They reflect that this matter concerns the vindication of a foundational liberty, not money. This demand is about the vindication of constitutional rights and the deterrence of future violations, not money. However, should we be forced to pursue litigation, we intend to seek all damages and remedies available to include all incurred attorney fees and costs. Response requested. Please have the appropriate representative respond to this demand within 30 days of the date of this letter. The figures set out above, in particular the reduced fee component, are extended only as a part of a prompt good faith resolution at this pre-suit stage. Should the city decline to resolve this matter and litigation become necessary, Mr. Gray will pursue full and complete relief, including all compensatory and nominal damages and the entirety of attorney fees and costs recoverable under 42 U.S.C. 1988, which will substantially exceed the amounts offered here. Nothing in this letter is a complete recitation of the facts or law, and Mr. Gray reserves all rights, claims, and remedies. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter. Signed by my attorney, Brandon J. Grable.
All you've had to do is respect my civil rights.
And I ask you for
This is your last chance to let me go.
Have a seat. Have a seat, please.
You're violating my rights. Can you please not violate my rights?
Have a seat.
You know you're violating my rights.
Totally.
And your rights.
Totally.
And your rights.
Totally.
I'm gonna cuff him and stuff him.
You don't get
Have a
shit.
seat. Okay. All you have to do is give us your ID so we can trespass you from the Funky Pelican. We'd be moving on.
I can't fit back here, man.
You're gonna have to.
Ow, ow, ow.